Good evening and welcome. You're listening to the Goon Tribune. We start off today's broadcast with breaking environmental news. A troubling new invasive species of microorganism has been detected in Minnesota lakes. Devoid of any official scientific classifications, researchers have taken to calling it the goon. The smallest of organisms could prove big trouble for Minnesota. Okay, let me adjust my monocle. All started from some organic molecules. Said let's link up at this deep sea volcano. They treated it just like a barbecue. Now mama said don't get involved with goons, but think of what we could evolve into. Well if you say so. Stayed there, posted up, sucking up my nutrients. I looked around, I'm not surprised. My squad just got a nucleus. Million years on the ocean floor, splitting into them duplicates of the swimmers. Got them structures, but they never even using them. Like you just grew a mouth, so why you don't speak? You just grew a brain, so why you don't think? And if you just grew a spine, well that's better to pick my teeth. Cause if you say you're from them streets, you best believe, yes indeed, I am from the deep sea, where the day don't reach. Got that deep sea pressure, got that weight on me. I'm blinged out, got the whole food chain round me. You mute my music and you might just mutate, wrong G. Now I'ma show you evolution. Hold on. I got my second cell, I needed one just for my plug. I'm breaking phytoplankton down and selling microscopic dubs like C4, blowing up the seafloor, they show me love. And when I reach my final form, cause mass extinction's just for fun. Evolution is a process, don't knock it until it's done. And yes, the goon was microscopic, been a doctor since day one. My whole life been underwater, never hold my breath on my tongue. You've been addicted to these benedictions, well I oblige, provide the front. Now my world starts to shake and volcano erupts, and my world evaporates in bubbles like uppercuts. Now I'm suspended in the waves, I didn't know which way was up. The first time I saw its rays, I swam away from the sun, because I'm from the deep sea, where the day don't reach. I got that deep sea pressure, got that weight on me. Blinged out, got the whole food chain round me. You mute my music and you might just mutate, wrong G. Now I'ma show you evolution, don't take too long. You see? Yeah. This is an emergency weather advisory. This is not a drill. Hurricane Ian is expected to make landfall at 4:20 p.m. If you cannot evacuate, please seek immediate shelter. Once again, this is not a drill. Yeah, storm coming. I can feel it deep in my skeleton, beat drumming. I can hear it better and better, see the sky darken. Looking like we in for some weather like the sky talking. Been too long, we got to catch up. Now the clouds churning, and I'm wondering what upset them. So I start walking, I'm going down to the levee. Didn't expect nothing, we can talk whenever she ready. But she talked freely, cause the streets was eerily empty. Ain't no dogs barking, ain't no cars or pedestrians in this air heavy. Used to humidity, this is different. Then the winds pick up, feeling it, inching up in it, minute, then the waves crashing, Good reflection is in it, then it starts raining. And we having this conversation and the wind howling like a train is leaving the station. But I keep listening, trying to understand what she's saying. Oh, evacuate? Why? The street is always as deadly. Couple inches of that brackish water on the sidewalk. Kids, shut your mind off and let the sky talk. Hear the winds whispering languages so familiar. Water calls begging me for my soul, I'm not giving up. Looks like we on track for a head-on collision. Took one deep breath and now the goon in my system. Ended up being my last day as a civilian, and the storm did it all without making an incision. So when you hear the name Katrina, Harvey, I'm next up. Hurricane E. McCarthy. Hear my name in the wind, I whip your city with shame. He was raised in a city that's so resilient. Spread my bacteria, resist penicillin. Took one deep breath and now the goon in your system. 1/3 doc, 1/3 goon, 1 crocodilian. And if you don't believe me, go and get a second opinion. First patient was a mystery, DOA, clean medical history. Died of respiratory dystrophy, the day of death living infamy. Feeling like it's got it in for me. I see a line of ambulances like, are you kidding me? And my waiting room was packed just to get in the door. I had to pull up, who's that? A nurse says we're at capacity, handed me the data sheet and said there's a patient I had to see. The disease mutated, new waves of abnormalities. DISEASE, nothing like we've ever seen. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't hardly breathe. Black clogging all your arteries. Organs fail and your bones deplete. No comment from the CDC, no PSA, no press release. Just a flood of cases with no relief. Now can he save his patient load? Well, he's a pro, so yes and no, he's capable, but he hates the role. It takes a toll, it's insatiable, and it all struck home when it killed my baby cousin. Couldn't even see the body, had 6 feet above it. Who done it? Who done it? MD in my suffix. Took a bite of the infection and I shoved it in my buttocks. Look at me, look at me. Keep breathing. Don't close your eyes. Come on. Look at me, look at me. Keep breathing. Don't close your eyes. Come on. There's nothing to fear. Why? Dr. Goon is here. That's right. Look at me, keep breathing. Don't close your eyes. Nah, the serum done settled, I feel it in seconds. Guess I'm infected, it's a curse and a blessing. Isolate the virus and develop the testing. Hide all my symptoms and hope nobody detect them. What do you do? Only doctor on the premises, but you're the one infected with your microscopic nemesis. What do you do? Ignored by the president, I guess the body count really ain't enough evidence. Now Dr. Goon in a bit of a predicament, taken by his sickness. Guess this really is the end of it. Spliced in the 7s, not quite the way I pictured it, but Goon live with it. Most doctors just witnesses. See my patients growing thin, and now the doc is no different. Got one last hope to save our skin. What? This prototype, protozo in. Just look at me, keep breathing. Don't close your eyes. Come on. Look at me, keep breathing. Don't close your eyes. Come on. There's nothing to fear. Why? Dr. Goon is here. That's right. Just epidemic. Saw them gather all the bodies, threw them in the ditch, and they filled it with cement. I can't forget there's some you can't forget. Started with the poor, and then ended with the rich, and now they give up. Once it all begins, they get a little then add it to the list, make academics sick. They try to put me in a cage, but I'm my own guinea pig. Look, there I was, posted, chilling in my lair when my phone rings, answer. Doctor, are you there? Yeah, thanks for calling, tell me how you feel. Actually, I was wondering, are we still on for this deal? Yo, chill, my guy, you never know who could be listening. But the pharmacy you run is on Elysian Fields in Hennepin. You penciled in at 3 a.m. sharp. Homie, you listening? Cause the last thing I need is to get picked up for soliciting. Now that I know what the mission is, it's time to roll out on the new set of the mission list. 2:49, got no time to kill. I grab both bags of pills cause I got orders to fill. Explain this, doctor, why you keep on catching cases? Listening to Neo, so escaping from the Matrix. Blue pill or red pill, tell me what you taking. Cops wrote up on us and they threw us on the pavement. Explain this, doctor, why? Don't say that's between the physician and patient. It's the judge and the jury, but executioner his favorite. I took a boot to the face. I woke up in the ambulance in a stretcher and restraints. I'm America's most blunted. That boot was just a taste. Back at the precinct, a 12-course meal awaits, and it's disgusting. Come on, Goon, think you gotta do something, anything. Ain't no way you're going till they lunging. But what's this? Just then the driver started humming. A tune too familiar made me question my brain function. But I turned my head to see it's Nurse Tarek at the wheel. He said, hold on, Goon, push the button, deploy the oil and banana pills. The cops tires squeal, hit a crash in the steel. No more cops on our heels. I said, damn, Nurse Tarek, you're the best in the field. But before I could finish, saw roadblock in the windshield. Tarek looked back, calm with a crooked smile. He said, hold on, Goon, this might take a little while. And then he swerved so fast, the van was on 2 wheels. He said, Goon, did you forget in the Matrix, nothing's real? I looked down to see that all the restraints had gone. I told Nurse Tarek, drive to the roof of that garage. The cops follow in the formation with guns drawn, trying to mow us down, just like the suburban lawns. When the shots start popping like overwritten vodka, so we jumped off the roof in the Tommy Skeeves helicopter. Explain this, doctor, why you keep on catching cases? Selling red pills out of the hospital basement? What you think I'm doing? I'm not playing Operation. I'm trying to free the world from technological enslavement. Explain this, why you always make the same mistakes then? Don't you know they tap your phones, monitor your location? You got the locomotives, please remember all your training. Not even Nurse Tarek can save you from them agents. Explain this, doctor, why you keep on catching cases? Don't you know what all the little red pills is laced with? Wasn't it your thesis back when you studied at Cambridge? By the way, doctor, show me how many you came with. I brought them all, I got 1 pill for each agent. Now the only problem is how we get them to take them. It sounds dangerous cause agents ain't no one to play with. Doctor, let me stop you, don't forget we in the Matrix.